Game number 2 of Mudgolems versus Nigma here in the OGA Dota pit. Lower bracket loser of the series gets eliminated from the tournament. There are no second chances anymore. Let's see who comes out with the victory. You know, I think if there's a game they could possibly take, I would say Mudgolems, this is it, but I still think I am favoring Nigma's draft here. I kind of like what they're doing with this DP5 thing. This silence seems pretty value, and just in general, I kind of like these calls they've got going for their team as well. Meanwhile, GH, trying to play around the Roche pit. Should be okay. The cold snap's not going to be enough to bring him down. Supreme and Fata just playing.
Playing indeed. Look at both of the side laners for Nigma. They're both starting with Magic Stick. They're like, all right, you might play against Bad Rider, I might play against Bad Rider, but we need this Magic Stick level 1.
Yeah,
for sure. So we'll just chill and see what's up. But for now, they're just gonna go with very standard lanes. Mudgolems not really looking like they're gonna swap things around, and this is gonna be a very favorable lane for Miracle. If you thought he had really good farm last game, he's gonna have even better farm this game.
I've never seen a more value stick in my life. The Shadow Demon Bat Rider lane. Yep. These sticks, and it's gonna be like
battle begins.
They're gonna go up to 30. I'm pretty. GH gonna be able to run and steal a bounty rune from the side of Mudgolems, meaning they start the game with 3. Use that rolling boulder to get himself down to the low ground and get
good steal. And GH actually gonna be the bottom lane support. He's also starting with the Magic Stick. He's gonna be very happy instead of fighting into the Omni top, and Kuro is going to be laning into TB. Are they swapping lanes? They're swapping lanes. TB is going bottom, but he's running back top. Oh boy. Mudgolems might be overthinking things a little bit.
Yeah, Miracle's just chilling. Like he's not going anywhere. He's just staying down in this bottom lane, and Skiter's just missed an entire lane wave of creeps for no real reason. In okay, he's missed 1 creep so far. Oh, 2 creeps. That's not great. That is not great.
MiLAN pulling the creeps bottom. They want to get that wave in front of the tower if they can. They're gonna take a lot of damage from GH. Doesn't have any salve either. They're both starting with boots bottom.
Fast boys. Pulling the creeps across. 33 is going to happily take them. And, bring them out in front of tower to reset the wave. Miracle, meanwhile, links them up to the hard camp to try and amplify the farm a bit. So, talk to me about... Oh, roll in. It's not going to connect in the bottom lane, unfortunately. So, that's going to put an end to this. So, talk to me about this middle lane. It's going to be Evoker versus Zeus. Anyone favored in this matchup, really?
It should be Invoker. Invoker has always kill potential onto the Zeus if he lands those tornadoes into cold snaps.
Oh, MiLAN captured down in the bottom lane. He is going to be a first blood. GH and Miracle get on top of him and bring down that Shadow Demon. Meanwhile, TB getting harassed pretty badly up in the top lane as well by Mind Control and Kuro. It's kind of going to be persistent, right? Like the spam ability of this DP Underlord lane is insane.
Yeah, it is. And that's like right after the meta ran up.
Oh, cancels the salve as well. Kuro finding the entry point.
Yeah. By the way, when Kuro plays heroes like this, like not really common position 5s, that's when he shines the most. It's like super motivated. Like, you know, I worked with him before, and he's got like this what do you call it, like light in his eyes when he plays these kind of things. Yeah, twinkle in his eyes, like, yo, I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. And that's what's going on right now. Like, he's playing this position 5 Death Prophet. He's in the zone.
So does he like kind of start taking the game, maybe not less seriously, but, you know, enjoying it and really kind of getting into it when he's playing these?
Yeah, he's more serious when he plays heroes like this. Exactly. Like,
it's an exotic hero. In onto 33 as he tries to get under the tower. Disruption's going to buy him a little bit of time, but it isn't going to be enough here to save his life. I don't think so. He's running through the tree lines, leaving the trail flames behind him. Miracle trying to cut through, but GH going to cut him down with a rock, and they get that kill onto 33. Well, last game we saw Mudgolems taking control of the side lanes. This time, Nigma having a great start to this bottom. And
this is a very... Oh, MiLAN.
Oh boy, yeah, the Shadow Demon's looking like he's about to get his cookies crumbled here. Disruption's going to buy him absolutely 0 time, I believe. Yeah, juke it. Miracle's not falling for it.
He tried. top lane. There's a little bit of pressure going on. Yeah, they're gonna get her is the pressured up even though he popped the meta. But yeah, Batrider again bottom, gonna get jumped on.
Oh no, 33, not like this. He's trying to run across to the untouchable zone. Miracle, can he touch him? GH, okay. He catapults him across the crevice.
Flame break,
and keeps himself alive. Yeah, great cute flame break. Meanwhile at mid, 33, he goes in for the double damage, but could be in some trouble. Pops a fairy fire. Poison's coming out though. They've got through on top of him. They want to give the kill to Supreme, and they will be able to do exactly that. Supreme brings down Wii in the mid lane. That is a pretty important kill because that was something which Mudgolems had to have going in their favor.
Definitely. Supreme, like, he has the kill potential on the Zeus because of the setups, but Weeha is the one who's actually ahead in the lane. I mean, we just know, like, Zeus just farm, right? He just wants to farm. His impact comes from the mid game, late game, especially when he gets that ulti up. But this bottom lane, though, from Nigma, man, this is like a 90-10 lane. You got like a Batrider and a Shadow Demon playing into 2 strength heroes with magic sticks, and it's a Miracle Lifestealer. Bat can't pressure this hero whatsoever. He's already gone into the jungle now, knowing that he can't lane bottom anymore.
Dyer's middle tower he's been demoted from even the offlaner to the jungler. What year is this? Meanwhile, MiLAN, he's gonna steal a rune. Definitely gonna die for this. Like, this is a nomad guarantee that MiLAN is dead.
I am harsh.
Telling you, Nigma's really feeling themselves when they do something like this. They're just absolutely in the zone, crushing it on all the lanes. Underlord especially, he's supposed to have a little bit of a tough time, at least in the first levels, but he's not. He's the top last hitter at the moment.
Loving life. Absolutely loving life. Every one of these lanes is going pretty well. I mean, Supreme, he's got a little bit of an edge at mid after that first blood, but I mean, it's literally 100 gold. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
He needs to make plays on the side lane. Like, that's how he can bring his team back into this game, right? You go maybe top lane, kill the Underlord once or twice. You gotta get the Batrider there too. Mudgolems are gonna have to group up as 5 much earlier than you would like them to. But that's the only real way to stop this pressure from Nigma.
He gets caught out going for the rune once again. MiLAN making this rotation. He's got the haste rune as well, so we is not escaping this one. And MiLAN with the body blocks, just trying to make sure this kill goes away with the Invoker, and it most certainly will. Man, they're really enabling this Invoker.
Maybe top
movements, but up at top, yeah, Skiter. He's being run down by 3 heroes, but Kuroky can't keep the Spirit Siphon going any longer than this, so he's going to get himself away. Meanwhile, Fata under the tier 1 will also be safe, but still, a lot of pressure coming down as this catapult just whacks away at this tier 1 tower here at the top.
Very good play from Fata to at least delay this tower, but he's going to die for it.
Well, he actually dodges out the roll and the Pit of Malice by purging off the pit with the Heavenly Grace.
Oh, GH has no mana.
Nice space. He's got mangoes to heal himself up if he wants to. In comes Supreme as well with a tornado. Then look at a GH here. He doesn't have any mana. He's going to get a right click down. Fata, beautiful plays from the Grand Theft Creep wave into the kill. And now Kuro is also in control as well. MiLAN needs to finish the job here. Unfortunately, guesses wrong with the poison, and Kuro is actually going to be able to escape. So MiLAN not able to convert that one into a kill, but still very nice as they keep this tower alive.
All right, so Fata stops the tower from dying and that's a kill, huh? I mean, that was such a crucial dodge on the rolling boulder there. And GH also running out of mana. Maybe it was not the best decision to keep on chasing.
I mean, you see that position 5 stealing a creep wave, you know, you don't want to let that guy get away with it. Every bone in your body tells you to beat the crap out of that dude. Sometimes, you know, it's just not the right play.
Lifestealer just chilling bottom. There's not a hero on Mudgolem's side who can actually pressure him. Maybe Skiter, if he has meta up, that could be the reason why Miracle would leave, but as of right now, he's just so happy to stay here, be this dead lane hero that nobody can really contest, farm up the camps nearby, and giving so much space to we and mind control, farm top and mid.
Mean boys blocking 33's stacks on the Ancient, and now even trying to come and take some of his creeps away as well. Kuro's going to come in as well. Thunder Gods finishes the job. 33 gets killed off, and now Supreme and Skiter wrapping out onto Kuro. They get the kill into the DP. GH is a little bit deep, but unfortunately they don't have the vision on him, so I think he's going to be able to escape. Meanwhile, Miracle coming in, seeing there's a creeps to clean up, but there is not. He's going to go back to hitting his own creep.
That was a 4-man rotation, and Nigma still get the position 3 for the 5. Good for them. Underlord also free farming on the top side, constantly dragging the creep wave into the neutral camps. Miracle's just back at bottom. Can't help but feel like Miracle's gonna take this bottom tower before Mudgolems takes the bottom tower at this rate.
We'll see. And he certainly is doing a good old pressure in currently. So, really active laning phase. 9 kills at 9 minutes is definitely what we want to be seeing. Nigma coming out with a significant advantage though, as Miracle and this Lifestealer is having an absolute free time, completely uncontested in this farm. Do you feel now that they should have completed that lane swap early on in the game?
I mean, you can see the product of how Mudgolems laned, right? Against Lifestealer.
And GH also getting jumped on down at bottom. He's got no mana once again, and Fata and 33 are going to be able to run down this Earth Spirit. Nice to try to get himself away with the rollout. That's not going to happen. Meanwhile, MiLAN is actually going to be able to be fine at top lane as well. He did get jumped by Kuro and Mind Control, but it looks like they weren't able to actually follow through on the kill there.
This is like a good time for Supreme to actually go bottom and help this Terrorblade try to take the bottom tower while Fata just stays mid and gets XP, but Supreme's actually running back to mid. So Skiter, he's just gonna walk back into the jungle, try to farm some mages now. And Miracle still chilling down here, doesn't feel a need to actually leave. I think Mudgolems, they're really just not playing like a team at the moment when they do something like this. They gotta be opening up the map. And Nigma, like, they're doing exactly that. They're constantly pressuring this top tower.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, like Supreme making this play at mid. I mean, he does a good amount of damage, but he just doesn't seem to have any teammates with him currently. Milan's been the only one who's been rotating in to play with him. Admittedly, like, yeah, Omni Knight Invoker, not the scariest combo in the world, but I don't know. I kind of want to see like someone else trying to play with him. Maybe the Bat Rider.
Dire's top
They're making a smoke though. This is a little unpredictable, I would say. I don't think Nigma really gonna expect the smoke to come up, but do they have the kill potential? They got the close snap? Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna take him down quite easily. I like the way Weehow is actually coming in at the top there, moving into the fight, and then he saw in the back lines. Hello, Fata gets dropped by the Lifestealer rotation. They're looking in towards Supreme as well. He doesn't have the Ghost Walk off cooldown, 7 seconds still, and he's gonna get killed by Wee. That's a double kill for Wee. I mean, they're both made by Miracle, but Wee, you know, being introducing a flame for himself. Meanwhile, 33 caught inside the root, no place to get away. He can't get up that cliff in time. He's gonna get killed off as well. And I look towards Skiter as well. He's just farming the camp nearby. I'm not quite sure this is the play, but he's gonna turn around, be able to get off the sun to get his health up to 4, but they're just gonna rip it through him the second time around, and they are gonna be able to kill the Terrorblade. I'm not too sure what that was, honestly.
Well, the mid catapult dies at least. I'm really not sure either. He was just farming. You know. Sometimes we make mistakes, Nomad. We are humans. It happens. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he felt safe because they have this ward up here, so he saw their movements and he was like, yeah, you know, they don't really know I'm about. I should be okay to just take this medium camp and then move on for efficiency's sake. But, yeah, I mean, we were just kind of played a bit too fast. Quite ready for him.
And Miracle now too. Like Nigma, if you have one hero dead on the other side, they're not gonna stop. They're gonna keep running at you. That's the kind of team they are.
He's got the Demonic Purge on him, so no way to survive.
Tower though. The free GH
Radiant's bottom
kill.
tower is under attack.
And Miracle just gonna start invading this triangle area, take the TBs. Okay. Atol's now complete on Underlord, so they have another form of catch available on Nigma's side.
Yeah, and they're going to jump onto Supreme straight off the bat, but unfortunately Mind Control doesn't quite combo the Pit of Malice with the Atos straight away. So it becomes a little bit easy for the Invoker to get away, but it's not really trying for anything there actually. They're just trying to retreat. Continue climbing up these jungle camps with his Arc Lightning.
Under
Under
attack.
cover of smoke now. Nigma are going to go and make some plays. GH infested up with his teammate, and they see Fata. That's going to be an easy kill on the Omni Knight. They're looking for more immediately though. I love how GH just immediately scouts ahead trying to find someone. Skiter would be a great target, but he's made his way over towards the tree line, and I don't think Nigma can chase
Radiant's
that deep.
middle tower is under attack.
Damn, Skiter is like completely cornered right now, has the TP top lane, and Nigma are gonna understand. It's like they just took over the triangle. That means the enemy carry gonna play onto the other side. We might just see them run in there very soon. They did just use one smoke, so we probably won't see them use it right away, but at least to that jungle area, constantly kicking the Terrorblade out of his farming zone. Thing Nigma continue to do. Might just take this bottom tower
Dire's
first though.
bottom tower is under
Looking
attack.
pretty free for them.
Yep, the final tier 1 tower for Team Nigma gets taken down at 40 minutes into the
Dire's
game.
structures
This is
are
pretty good
fortified.
timings for them.
Dire are scanning.
Be sad about it all. Meanwhile, they haven't even been able to take one tier 1 tower
Dire's bottom
on the
tower
side
has
of
fallen.
Mudgolems. This map is going to feel very, very small for them.
Dire's
I want to
bottom
reiterate my
tower is
point from
under
before
attack.
as well, is that the Invoker actually had a really good lane. He came out ahead of the Zeus, there were some nice rotations in from MiLAN, but I just kind of feel like they didn't really
Radiant's
link up
top
with him and
tower
play
is
with him,
under
and I
attack.
don't really know
Dire's
where
bottom
that call
tower
needs
is
to
under
come
attack.
from, whether it needs to come from Supreme
Well,
himself.
who-
He is a stand-in, so it's kind of awkward for him to be able to, you know, ask
It's
for
a
that.
pretty good. I have a pretty good question for you, right? Who do you think on the side of Mudgolems can play with him? There really isn't
MiLAN
anyone.
on the Batrider, surely, but yeah, Batrider with Boots of Travel doesn't really feel like.
Radiant's
Well, the
top
Batrider
tower
had
is
a
under
terrible
attack.
lane playing against a Lysander, and mind you, they took that like after they saw, right? Then also they have a Shadow Demon who doesn't really play that well with Invoker either, and Omni is
Dire's
just Omni.
bottom tower is under
They don't really
attack.
have a lot of synergy
Dire's
or heroes who can play with the
structures are
Invoker.
fortified.
But the Invoker needed to be the one to make plays, some surprising plays
Radiant
in
are
order to
scanning.
get his team back into the game. Just weren't able to. GH?
GH gets the bounty really. Does walk into 3 heroes. Surely they can punish this at least. They do get him top 7
Nimbus?
and they will take him down. The Nimbus
Radiant's
gets dropped. Yeah, that's his impact available. Lasso comes out, but he gets immediately murdered for his efforts. Goodbye. And now everyone's just trying to TP themselves away. Fata gets out. Everybody else does as well. Supreme's just on the run, doing it by foot, but with those works, he's going to be completely fine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Kuro also using excellent. Not that it matters. He's a position 5, right? He's already done his job in this game. He was like pretty much a threat in the draft. Moved that hero into the 5 when he realizes like it's kind of getting semi-countered here, and then just picked much more optimal core heroes. And Miracle, he's having such an amazing game. Look at this. Hey, we did say that Miracle is gonna have a way better game than he did last game,
Yeah,
and
we
he's
did.
having that right now. He's 8.6k net worth, 16 minutes in. This is just
Dire's
beyond
middle
free farm
tower
life
is under attack.
at the moment.
Radiant's
For
bottom
this hero,
tower
that's
is under
extremely
attack.
good, Mark. And he's just going to keep on whacking away in the tier 2 towers now, finding his direction. Meanwhile, we've got GH maybe caught out here by Supreme and Fata. Can they finish the job though? Under the Nimbus is tanking up quite a lot. GH going to roll himself away. The Illusions won't be able to finish the job. And now Supreme held still inside the pit of mouse, has the invis though, and can run himself to a degree of safety. Meanwhile, MiLAN tries to come around the back, get out a couple of spells. Miracle sees him though, and Miracle wants him, but he won't get him. Yeah, it's a little too far for a Lysuda to go for him. Pretty worthless kill.
These Mudgolems do get away, and they're gonna keep
Radiant's
farming up on the
bottom
map,
tower
trying
is
to
under attack.
get some items before they try to group up to mid. Is okay. A lot of danger from. The more heroes they keep bringing mid to defend
Dire's
this,
middle
the
tower is under
kill
attack.
people. They're not gonna stop. GH is showing bottom though. That might actually deter Nigma from.
Smacking away at that tier 2 tower and infest up inside mind control. Maybe they do a little bit of a wraparound, see what there is to see. There isn't much to see.
Jumping into his Uber. Ready for the ride, but nah, bruh. Ain't going right now. Farm up the triangle instead. Mid tower is pretty low, 400 HP.
Yeah, it's
be a
still a
very
long
early
push
take.
for Nigma, but they will be able to take it, and the commitment pays off in the end as they take down the middle
Dire's
tier 2.
middle tower
Again,
has
you know,
fallen.
just feeling less and
Radiant's
less
top tower
space
is
to
under
move around
attack.
and farm up on the side of Mudgolems on this map. And I love the Lysa's going for the AC as well. This is an item which TB hates playing into.
Radiant's bottom tower
But
is
TB
under
can also
attack.
steal it, right? With the reflection, which is kind of nice. But other than that, like it's still a freaking insanely good item, like especially to have it pre-20 minutes.
Well, for the solo kill, Mind Control's gonna come in and make it a duo kill, and Weeha's gonna jump in and yeah, make it the old 3-on-1. Meanwhile,
Dels Ubering top. Oh, it's because they want to make sure if Mudgolems do jump the lights to their top because they showed all bottom, they're ready for that counterplay. But Mudgolems have no intentions of taking any fights at the moment, so they're just gonna walk up, probably take the outpost before 20 minutes. Or at least I would like to see them do it.
Mudgolems. When is the point of their comeback? When can they try and make a play and go for a team fight? What items are they waiting for?
Radiant's middle
They're just
tower
waiting for
is
the
under
angle
attack.
of fight, right? The way that Nigma's playing, they're so tight. They're not giving any chance for Mudgolems to get any pickoffs. And the only hero that can really pick off at the moment is, I guess, the Invoker. The Bat Rider still making his way towards that BKB and split pushing. Bat Rider TP bottom.
comes into it to try and disrupt this, but yeah, no Bat Rider here.
Radiant's middle
Supreme,
tower
he's just
is
trying to
under
make some
attack.
space, but unfortunately, now they get on top of him. He gets the invis out though. GH will also get himself poisoned up a little bit. Tries to go for the roll, but he does get cancelled out immediately by that cold snap. So they're drawing out this fight out for a very long time, and they're going to be able to pop him with the poisons. Goodbye, GH. So they're still very strong.
That was a 5 stack of poisons on. I don't think he realized that he had so
Radiant's
many on him.
bottom tower
But
is under
I think
attack.
this is going to give Mudgolems a chance to defend this possibly. Bat Rider still has no intentions of actually coming. And I think Nigma are just going to be like, yo, we need our Earth Spirit. Lycider's kind of low HP. Let's just chill out.
Yeah, so this play from
That's-
Supreme and MiLAN did actually give the Bat Rider space to finish off his peak. 33 is going to rock up into the next fight with a pretty impressive item. This means that he can go in and steal the Lifestealer, or preferably the Zeus if possible, but without the Blink Dagger, that's going to be tricky.
They also have the Solar Crest up on Invoker now. So the TB is actually looking a little bit scarier now with that pickup.
Radiant
Yeah,
are scanning.
Solar Crest.
Mind Control is making his way towards the Solar Crest too, but won't be having it for the next engagement. Mudgolems already smoking up. They got everything they need.
See what they can do. 33 coming across. They're looking for Miracle. They want to try and take down the big boy. There's BKB comes out from the Bat Rider. Lasso coming through, and the artillery just pounds away at the Lifestealer. He is removed from existence. Mind Control going to be the next target. He's trying to get himself away, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen, as they're going to be able to drop him as well. Next target going to be Kuro. Is there anything out of this one? Dropping the Spirit Siphons down onto 3 heroes. Still not enough, though, to keep her alive.
Oh, that's a roll.
3 heroes chained up. Roshan looking very tempting for Mudgolems. They make their way across. Beautiful plays from them. Nigma, can they do anything about this Roshan attempt?
They want to kill the Fata. I think they want to kill Fata. They at least want to kill someone who's just running in.
GH actually rolls forward
Yep.
into them, dropping the 4-man Magnetize down. Fata's got to be careful. He's taking a lot of damage. Actually just going to die to the Nimbus in the back. GH causing a whole lot of hurt here, as they might even get 33 as well. Magnetize actually just runs out, so they won't be able to finish that one off. Milan's got to be careful. The Nimbus doing work, and they actually
bought
had to
enough time.
leave this one. They did buy
did
enough
it.
time to stop the Roshan, and Supreme's even going to get left behind by his team here. This Invoker's just going to get picked up on the back, and now Nigma, they see Roshan sitting wide open on half HP, ready for his team to come in and take it. What did
That was incredible.
Mudgolems do wrong there?
So Mudgolems, they had to go out and kick this Zeus and Earth Spirit out, because if Earth Spirit rolls in, magnetizes 5 heroes with the Zeus, Nimbus, and the ulti, that would be a
Radiant's
complete
middle tower
disaster,
is
right?
under attack.
Because we didn't actually use any skills while they were killing the Lifestealer. So they try to go out, they try to kick him out, but you know, this Earth Spirit is just still way too strong while he has that up, and he just buys back right away. So the suicide mission from GH, and it works out because now they got Aegis on the side.
It was really good. He got off so much damage with his death there. Meanwhile, Fata, he's immediately going to throw down the Heavenly Grace onto himself, dragging himself away. What is this? What is these roots coming out from Mind Control? It's like, hey, have an Atos. Hey, have a bit of Malice. Hey, have a net. Damn, stop rooting me. Mind Control, now they jump forward onto MiLAN. Hello, MiLAN. Goodbye, MiLAN. Thank
Radiant's
you for
bottom
playing.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
I call this a
fortified.
miracle Aegis. I think of all the players, all the carry players I've seen, Miracle is the absolute craziest, having an Aegis and just constantly running at the opponent.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he just doesn't stop.
No, it enables him to go full aggressive mode, dive in towers, pushing for kills, which other carries wouldn't do so.
Going for an MKB next too. Is that the best item? I guess he's got the damage output with all the attack speed. Maybe just playing up for that TB potential butterfly later anyway. But TB's going for the Scotty now, for the Manta style. Anyway, regardless of how much magic damage is available on Nigma's side. Easy ways to kill illusions too. Mudgolems are kind of just chilling, you know, waiting for this Aegis maybe to run out. It's going to be another 3 minutes. Meanwhile, Miracle is just
Dire's
taking out the
top
towers
tower
one
is
by
under
one.
attack.
Blink Dagger almost up on the Bat Rider. Maybe once the Aegis is down, they will try to do that same thing again, where they jump and try to burst him Terrorblade, Alacrity, Solar Crest.
I mean, Mudgolems have to be enthused by the fact that they know they can bring down this lifestealer once. It's possible. I'm going to try and do it with just some gentle pokes, but he's just going to get inside this reinforced creep, so the freebie attained. It's pretty nice.
Dire's top tower
It's really
has
good.
been denied.
This Lifestealer ulti is one of the most triggering ones for.
It's pretty broke.
So hard, dude. One Supreme. They're on the hunt.
Oh, they have the dust on him. He is looking like he might be a little bit dead, a little bit French froze. Oh, and they go though with the lasso. They managed to grab out GH now. Well, the ultimate pop from Skiter to just blow him up. That's the ultimate. I mean, Metamorphosis, pretty much an ultimate anyway. Skiter running around in the middle of this fight. Open out the purification. Actually, onto Skiter, giving his own life to keep Skiter a little bit healthier. Lifestealer's going to come in and try and look for Supreme. Supreme's just going to try and control him up though. He's got the rage available in 18 seconds, and now Supreme needs to leave. Skiter though, kind of isolated. He's away from his teammates, and Miracle is coming into him. He needs to find a way out of this. Meanwhile, Kuroky gets dropped by MiLAN. Skiter gets off the ultimate onto the lifestealer, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to Manamanta to get rid of the open wounds, but unfortunately just can't bring down Miracle, can't make the trades, and we is going to be able to get, Sunstrike nearly connects onto the lifestealer. They can't even get his Aegis though, and that is going to be the end of it. Yeah, unfortunately with that TB dead, no more fighting really possible from Mudgolems.
Yeah, they did not lasso the Lifestealer because he has an Aegis. They went for the Earth Spirit, who did not have a buyback. After that, I think Skiter almost brought down Weak. He had like 200 HP, but then boom, regeneration rune in his bottle. Just pops that, gets full everything, goes back into the fight. Skiter can no longer take this engagement anymore, especially while Omni is gone. And I also saw Kuro near the tier 4s. He was diving a Batrider.
Okay, I was wondering what he was up to, but yeah, going in pretty deep there, bud. Keen for it. Meanwhile, Miracle just having fun with his own illusions. Aegis still has a minute left on it. I don't think they'll be breaching high ground with this one, but maybe they want to move to bottom and take the tier 2, but 33 doing the best he can to make sure that's not very easy. Just trying to set the creep wave on fire. Uh-oh, Nimbus cuts off his retreat. He has got a BKB though, so he can TP away if he wants to. There's no basher available on Miracle, so he will be able to get out of this. So a lot of damage coming through. A little bit close. "26 minutes into this game. 10k gold advantage for Nigma. They are feeling very much in control. It is going to come down to this next Roshan, I believe.
It is, but they're not really interested in waiting for the rush. They want to keep on fighting if they have the chance. Like Zeus right now, he's incredibly strong. Lifestealer is feeling quite invincible as well. They got that Solar Crest up on the Underlord. That's going to give a lot of damage for the Lifestealer. I would really like to see 33 get some more catches.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
At the moment, doesn't feel like he's been able to have a whole lot of impact in terms of team fighting.
It really is just a case of Mudgolems trying to find that engagement again where they can grab the Lifestealer and just blow him up with the damage of the Terrorblade, but that's not going to be so easy, especially with the Zeus being a huge threat on the board now as well. He's going in for the Lincoln Sphere, so he's not going to be able to get lassoed as easily and can even throw it onto the Lifestealer if he feels safe enough to do so.
Lincoln's also against a Cold Snap. Probably the other way that he actually gets caught out. He's got a lot of mobility with that Blink Dagger too. He understands all he really needs to do is be able to cast spells freely. Interesting choice to go for the Lincoln, but it seems pretty good.
Are scanning.
Better than the
Radiant's
last
bottom
game's Lincoln?
tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Golems are
Very-
looking to move into their triangle, but even doing this, they are so scared to do so. They don't have the vision up. They don't know if Nigma's here.
GH,
Invisible.
he has Miracle inside of him. They're waiting for the Batrider to TP top and get that catch.
This double damage could be big. If he goes for it, he could be in some real trouble. And they go, oh, they don't
He's got a blink.
have the detection.
They have no
for
vision.
him.
He's invis. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't know that he was invisible,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's fair enough. I mean, why just sentry down there? But that's just unlucky, really.
He's also got a dagger, so if he teases him, he's like, well.
Grand Theft double
Another-
damage. That could have been really nice for the TB to take this next engagement as well.
I'm gonna go in. GH is... He's hungry, man. He's hungry for blood right now.
Kuro at mid, they're like, hey, you know, this could be an easy one. They've got down the vision, Tornado, just about going to catch on Tim as well. The rest of Nigma start making their way over, but nobody TPing in. However, it's going to take them a long time to bring down this DP, and you see Mudgolems are so afraid of committing to this kill, to be honest. Now, GH comes run on through, he's got that life stealer inside him still, as they see the Bat Rider kind of playing around on the low ground. Can he get himself away is the question. The answer is looking like it's probably going to be yes, so a very cat and mouse fight as everyone tries to make the initiation onto each other, and no one really manages to catch anyone, so in the end, everyone was engaged, but Nigma are done. They roll off forward, they look forward onto the TB. TB needs to find a target, needs to find a way out of this. Disruption's going to come through. Maybe that's going to be enough to save him, but they're immediately into the root. G comes through, heal as well. They're doing their best to keep Skiter alive. He does get off that ultimate ability, but it's not enough to keep him alive. He will still fall just to the damage of Kuro and everybody else as GH runs through, kills off 33 Mudgolems. Where did they go? There's nobody left. Everybody's dead on their team. What just happened to them?
And they're going straight to the high ground top 2. I mean, they commit onto the Lifestealer. It was a pretty nice disruption, but he decided to sunder the low HP Lifestealer instead of maybe the Death Prophet or even the Underlord who had full health. If he got that sunder off on one of the full HP targets, he might have been able to just man up with his team and take that fight. A little bit of a misplay.
Unfortunately so, and that puts his team very far behind us. With MiLAN dying here, this is going to be a very, very long but team wipe nonetheless.
Even though this is a position 5 Death Prophet, but with this Yules and Craggy Cold, like, you just walk straight into that fight with the Exo. Yeah. Destroyed them. Like, there's so much impact coming out from Kuro in this engagement. All of his spells are very powerful.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Absolutely. It's extremely difficult to bring it down the DP. Extremely difficult to bring down anyone. I mean, who do you focus in this game? Too
Dire's
hard.
middle tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Unfortunately, looking like that we might be coming up to their final moments in this series. Well, they do have a tier 2 at bottom, so it won't be met. I imagine they're going to look to go for Roshan here, Nigma, but I don't think there's much to stop them just running into that pit.
It's up. Got
No
the Solar
meta.
Crest. It's time. Secure the game. Mudgolems, they're gonna stick around because, you know, it's elimination. If you caught GG, you're out anyways. Might as well just play to your outs or something. Got one more team fight. Oh, you're down the Raxes. You probably know how much gold you're missing too, but you always got that hope.
Last game before Christmas.
Radiant
Let's play it out.
scanning.
Maybe they might get themselves a gift. I mean, they're going for this. They really want to try it. Tornado's going to come through. Miracle, though, popping the rage, actually running outside of the pit. They really want to make sure they can just grab this one down, and Fata will get dropped immediately. Way too far forward as he gets killed off. I think GH kicked him back. GH probably going to roll forward for more, but that's actually going to get interrupted, so the catch is limited. Meanwhile, 33 still trying to make something happen, but now they get on top of him. He has got a BKB, which is going to have to pop immediately. Can they get him with the right click? Going for the TP away, but there is too much damage from Nigma. 33 is going to die, and despite his BKB, now back into the pit. We show, oh, they're not even going into the pit, actually. They're just looking for the kills as Kuro has actually died. Looks like he was going for the solo plays onto Supreme. If this does end up on a kill for him regardless, it could be worth it, but he's actually going to get him away. Oh, no.
They popped the meta for that kill. He's got 2 playmails. Look at Kuro's items. He's got 2 playmails and a Craggy Colt. Wow. Over 40 armor.
Good luck.
That's why he was feeling like, yo, I'm going in. I don't care. Where's my team at? Probably why Skiter popped his meta.
Well, here we go. The GG fight is coming on now for Mudgolems. Can they do it? They've got a BKB. Skiter going to jump in, start taking some names, but unfortunately can't find himself a target to take down. We will actually drop his. So that's a pretty big kill. Can they follow it up with any more is a question. They kind of need to. Meta's about to run out in approximately 1 second, and now he's a teeny weeny TB who is just not that scary. And Mudgolems seem to back themselves away right now. Unfortunately, Nigma probably not going to let him, and they jump into the back lines. They find themselves MiLAN. MiLAN's going to get mauled to death inside the Roche pit. Now moving across to the next target. Fata's going to be bad as Mind Control's just going to chop away at him, but they want someone bigger. They want Supreme. They want the Invoker as Yules comes down on Tim. Miracle slowly walking through the ice wall. He's chilling inside that ice wall in more ways than one. He's still trying to get himself away, Invoker, as he dodges out the roll, but unfortunately he's going to need a much more than just a roll dodge to get himself this way. This one, as the Lifestealer's courier is actually just following him, so he can't even escape. They will finally run out of vision. And it looks like Supreme's actually
he's
going to live.
good.
All right. He runs around in circles for just long enough. Pretty nice. But is he going to save from the game?
Courier.
Probably not.
Dire's middle tower
hit this
is
courier,
under
man.
attack.
You know you want it.
But it's got an
You know you
MVP
want
on it. Be really annoyed, bro.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Really rough. No meta. But they still got the bottom tier to tower up,
Radiant's
and
bottom
33
tower
is
is
constantly split pushing this. So Nigma, if they want to do something, they gotta go for the tier 4s. Mind Control though, whoa, he's got a cheese. He's good.
Yeah,
He's just manning it up.
Yeah, pretty baller move from Mind Control here. However, it might cost him. Let's see. He's gonna have to indeed use the cheat, but now GH comes rolling through, just blows up Supreme, and so much damage running down onto everybody. 33 is gonna die as well. But then transports himself up, can't quite get into the fountain though. Disruption comes out onto himself, but meanwhile, there's an Omni Knight who's gonna die on the foot of their base. He's gonna try to chase back GH. He will find one kill now, dropping the reflection, but inside his own fountain, well, he's gonna be able to get a Sunder off. Kuroky taking off a bit more than he can chew. Really feeling confident, but unfortunately, no amount of plate mills can save you from the fountain. We are still just trying to play around and drop a couple of lightning bolts, but Miracle, he's focusing on those tier 4s, those big objectives which he knows he needs to bring down. We have got Metamorphosis available. We don't have the BKB as a problem, but now Miracle's going to be the target. He has got that Aegis, don't forget. They'll move back, chase away the Zeus. They need to find a way to bring down Miracle, but they can't do so. Fata's going to lose his life again as Skiter. He does not have the Sunder. He's going to die for a second time. Lasso out into the base, doesn't matter. He dies on the steps anyway, and this should be it. We have Supreme respawning, but there's just nothing they can do. It's a 3-on-3, but they are really strong on the side of Nigma. However, oh, he's hopped inside Mind Control. He's just enjoying the ride. He's just chilling. Now he jumps out, jumps onto 33. 33 gets inside his fountain cover. They're just battering them, keeping it inside their base. And now the Ancient, it is exposed. What can you do, Mudgolems? What can you do? They're playing it out to the bitter end, which is admirable, but ultimately futile as Nigma come in, casting their spells, looking to get on top of Supreme. They've got that Hex available on the Zeus as well. Zeus is dropping pretty low. MiLAN really wants to finish the job, just wants himself one kill, one teeny weeny little kill, but we blinks himself away, and there's your GG's coming out. Unfortunately, MiLAN will be left empty-handed as the creeps are going to maul him to death, and that's going to be it. That is it for this series. It is a clean 2-0 from Nigma. So congratulations to them. They make their way through this lower bracket.
They were just